All right, let's be real. Sometimes your brain just feels like a messy sandwich. There's too much going on, stuff slipping out the sides, and no napkins in sight. That's where therapy comes in.
And we're not just talking about screaming into the void or trauma dumping on your sandwich artist. We're talking actual therapy with someone who knows what they're doing. And lucky for you, BetterHelp, our paid partner for this episode, makes it easy to get started.
No waiting rooms, no weird therapy office smells, just a quick questionnaire and boom. You're matched with a credentialed therapist in a couple days. And if it's not a vibe, switch it up faster than you can switch up your sandwich sauce.
So if your brain feels like a chaotic group chat, do yourself a favor, go to betterhelp.com/thinkfresh or hit the link in the description for 10% off your first month. Your future self will thank you. Yes.
Yes, way.
TFITB.
Thank God it's
Oh,
TF.
dude.
Think fresh in the building.
Hell yeah.
In the
Let's
booth.
go.
Let's go.
You're
That's
getting
right.
better. You're getting better at the acronyms.
Thank you. Well, dude, I'm ready to podcast. I'm feeling good.
I am ready, and so is this huge concrete truck behind us.
Why do we keep recording in industrial areas? This is ridiculous. Oh well, doesn't even matter. We're just here to have a good time, have fun. We got one beer in the clink right now, and two in the think. That's me and Eric. Am I right?
That's right. As this Ford F-150 from 1960 is about to back up into my car,
Dude,
we'd love to see it.
We really are in traffic today. We pulled up to this park to record this episode. It was very peaceful, except there's a lot of happening all of a sudden. As soon as the red blinking light picked up.
It's crazy how that happens. You hit the big button that says go, and then all things start to crumble around you. But nevertheless, Ty, we persevere. We persevere. We have some good stories and topics today.
Yeah, we do. Can you
take it from here?
Yeah. Actually, I do have some interesting topics. I was just reading actually about. You're familiar with Subway, the sandwich company.
I have. I know of it.
Yeah.
I don't know much else about it. I don't know anyone's name who works there. If that's what you're wondering.
Yeah. Say their names, Eric. I can't.
I refuse.
I think like they always say it. It's like there's like a name tag, and it's like Eric's Way, right? But you can never read their writing because like they don't teach penmanship at Sandwich Artist University.
No, they definitely do not.
No,
that's for sure. Oh,
like,
fuck. But also, like, why would you be making someone a sandwich and be saying that it's like Ramit's way?
Yeah,
you know,
totally.
It's like, no, it's the customer's way. I'm the one directing you, so why are you doing it like your way?
Well, they can't say your way because I feel like at a certain point they're crossing into Burger King territory.
Have it your way.
Yeah, which is kind of silly because Burger King it's a la carte, you know? It's not a cut.
It's a prefix.
Yeah, exactly. It's not tailored to your specifications.
Oh, that's right.
So there's kind of something silly about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. Where was I going with this? Sandwich artist, Subway, blah, blah, blah. I was just reading a post about someone who just got hired there, an actual sandwich artist, and they do have a name. Their username is Alex. So we got one. We learned one.
So you're saying this Reddit user posts their real name on Reddit?
Well, their full username was a bunch of characters, but within it is the word Alex.
Okay.
Anyways,
cool.
Yeah. So they just got hired at Subway in the United Kingdom, which I think you actually are in at time of this recording. We'll get into that later.
Yeah. By the time you hear this, Ty, I'll be very deep into a full English breakfast.
Right. You're crossing the pond.
That's right, Ty. Tapping in with our lads.
Dude. Dipping your fingers in a warm cask.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Love that for you.
Having a pint on the sidewalk as we listen to this.
Wow, yeah. Nothing like some mushy peas for Eric.
Ty, let's just take a 30-second detour and talk about how we need to have real pub culture here in Canada. We got to bring that here somehow.
And by that, do you just mean like more drunk old men or drunk young lads?
I don't mind the drunk old men. I think we're good at whatever limit we have now. But we need to be able to have glassware on the street. And if you listen to my rant about the Patch Brewing, they're doing the opposite, Ty. They're pushing us in the wrong direction. They're on the wrong side of history.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Like, we just rolled out off the patio of a nearby brewery, and My favorite part about the entire experience is I took my glass from the counter and I walked onto the sidewalk with it.
Yeah.
And they didn't care where I go. I could have kept walking.
That's right. We didn't have to check in with the host and say, table for 2, please.
Yeah. They didn't
And
have
then wait for some fucking gooner to come by with a menu being like, which IPA would you like? Fuck off, mate.
Dude, yeah, and they're bringing around a piece of paper that has a QR code on it. Just so we can order an IPA.
So fucking annoying, dude. Give me a beer.
Come on.
Okay, back to your story, Ty.
Yeah, no, that was a worthwhile rant. It really was. So, okay, Reddit user Alex just got hired at Subway UK, and he's asking a few questions online about the kind of like onboarding booklet.
The chutney, isn't it?
It might be the chutney, but let's just say there's some like red sauce flags happening here, a little red tomato flags. And so he's just gut checking. He's like, this doesn't seem right. Am I right? And two things that came out of this that he says are ominous. One of them is that Subway reserves the right. No, actually, I'm not going to tell you that one. I want to tell you this one.
Okay.
Subway requires you to go to Sandwich Artist University before you are allowed to like slice the bread.
Interesting.
Right?
Is okay, so is Sandwich Artist University an online course? Is it a on-site like onboarding phase, or is it like, do you have to travel to campus to do this?
Unless there's like maybe a group project, which I can't imagine what that would be. I think it's an online course.
Okay, interesting.
We should sign up for it. I think that would be pretty funny if we were certified sandwich artists. It would add legitimacy to this podcast.
I think if I was unemployed, I would definitely, play with the idea of getting through the Subway interview process. Like, not actually like ever showing up to work, but like just out of curiosity, like going through the entire process to figure out what it's like to be a sandwich artist and seeing if I can just weasel my way into that role. But I would never risk my current employment, which is this podcast, to do that. You would fire me if you knew I had J2, wouldn't
That's
you?
true. Yeah, I need you fully dedicated to this body of work.
Yeah.
Good point. I just feel like if learning that would open up a lot of maybe empathy or at least critique to help kind of carry forward. It would add texture to this for sure.
We can't critique what we don't know, Ty.
Exactly. And who are we to say? Like, I know what I eat, and that's about it. And that's a pretty one-dimensional sensory experience.
Yeah.
To drive this podcast. Anyway, I digress. Okay, so this person has to sign up for Sandwich University, and their question is, if it says in the handbook that if I quit Subway within 1 year, I have to pay back my tuition.
What? So wait, this is the actual school? What the fuck?
Well, this is the weird part. I'm like, why would Subway charge you to go to Sandwich Artist University, which is their own employment, like, education? Like, that's just onboarding. They should be paying you, not. Oh, maybe you have to pay back the time, the money. I will read you the exact sentence.
Okay.
If I want to leave within a year, it says I have to pay back a bunch of money for Subway Artist University, in quotes. Should I run?
That's what you just said the first time.
That's all I've heard on.
You didn't have to read that again, Ty. It was exactly what you just told
I
me.
guess so.
So
we gotta. What's going on here? It's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, this is fascinating. So every other job I've ever heard of teaches you how to do their job on site and while you're getting paid for it, right? Like, you show up to day one of your new gig. Here's your laptop. Here's your pen pad. Here's your stapler.
Yeah, here's your non-compete.
Exactly. Here's your unpaid lunch break.
Yeah.
And then they say, like, all right, so first 2 weeks, you're going to be learning how to cut bread. First week after that, we'll get you upgraded to the deli ham slicer.
Yeah, it's kind of like, what's it? 3 days, 3 months, 3 days, 3 weeks,
30, 60, 90.
30, 60, 90, yeah. So we're going 30s cutting bread, 60 you're laying cheese, 90 you're baking the bread up and sending her home.
And then only after 90 days are you able to interface with the customer.
You're not allowed to say a single word.
Obviously, this is all made up, but the point is, like, why would I have to pay out of my own pocket to learn how to do a job for a company?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It must be that they reserve the right to take back the income for the training. But
Yeah.
I know that cannot be legal. There's
But
no way.
I don't think so. Also, a year is a long time to commit to working at Subway.
That's an insane probation period.
Yeah, because like, dude, like I imagine so many employees are just like in high school or in university. Like they just need something to like, get some money for the summer or just some pocket change. They're not looking to build a career at the way.
Yeah, dude, like 1 year at the way is like 10% of their life.
Unless, do you think this is Alex working in a corporate? We actually don't know.
Oh, no. Well, Subway, Sandwich Artist University implies the job title, which is Sandwich Artist.
Oh,
It's not Sandwich Creative Director University.
yeah, but if it was Subway University, then it could apply to all employees.
True.
And
Yeah.
maybe they like lovingly refer to their corporate employees as sandwich artists as well, because when they have I'm sure they have a Slack channel where people post their subs that they've made at home.
Oh, that's kind of fun. Yeah, DIY.
Like I already know if we worked there, we would be creating all kinds of lore in the
dude.
Slack channel.
Like, dude, shut down the Subway. It's 11 p.m. Last customer's gone home. That's when we cook. That's when that thing becomes a real lab.
Yeah, not just in store, but like in corporate too.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sure there's like a test kitchen in Subway HQ,
Mm-hmm.
and they're probably like importing all sorts of weird ass. They probably got seaweed up in there, a little porcini.
Oh yeah.
They're trialing meats that not even the FDA is aware of.
Mm-hmm. They're taste testing new ingredients.
Yeah,
Love that.
but
Dude,
like,
that would get me real excited.
do you think they're taste testing on animals or humans? Like, do you think they're like FDA not approved, like new novelty meat formula is like they're like, we got to feed this to chimpanzees until like the government approves us to give this to people?
Dude, guarantee you there's a few ingredients that only the office dogs are willing to eat.
They have a dog rating system. They lapped this one up.
Yeah.
It might make the menu next season.
Yeah, the liver spread is hit or miss with the humans, but all dogs love that one.
That's wild.
Sure. Wow. So poor Alex, man. That's kind of wild. Feel bad for the guy.
Yeah, me too. So obviously that's a crazy ass probation. The other thing he's really concerned about, and this one is even more shocking, Aaron,
Oh, wow.
is that if you are ill, Subway reserves the right to come to your house. Huh.
And do what?
I don't know.
Treat you for your illness?
Just check in on you.
To see if you're actually sick?
They have the right to visit you at home if you're sick. It's kind of crazy thought.
That is absolutely insane. So I'm guessing this is in Alex's contract?
Yeah, it's in the contract. It's like in the onboarding.
So, TBD if it actually happens, but the fact that they are legally doing this, I think that's actually illegal. To be honest, I don't know what country Alex is from, but I'm pretty sure here in Canada.
This is the UK.
Oh, right, it's the UK.
The motherland.
Okay, I don't know what's going on over there in the Brexited UK.
Yeah, post-Brexit, there's wacky shit going on.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure in like North America, you're allowed to call your employees like emergency phone number if they don't show up. But then that's kind of it. Like as soon as you find out they're alive, you can't like chase them down. You can't knock on their door.
Yeah, you're gonna like show up with handcuffs and plastic gloves. And it's like, you're coming with me back to the line.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I don't know where that happens or how that happens in the UK, but
is there a job
crazy.
where like it actually makes sense for the employer to come for your livelihood, come for your house, knock knock? Maybe in like maybe if you're like a professional Jehovah Witness, that's just like culturally what you do.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Why would anyone ever show up to your house?
I don't know. Like, there's no unless it's like kind of like the Silicon Valley, you like work out of your garage shit, and it's like they're coming to your house because that's where their monitor is and everything like that. Getting a lot of chitter chatter in the background here.
Ty, when we parked the car, there was a few people hanging out on the bench, and they were drinking beers.
Dude, they were giving us the think eye. Stink eye.
Yeah, they were thinking hard while looking at us. You could tell all of their brain cells were at work trying to figure out what the fuck we were doing.
Well, Eric pulls out like 7 laptops and a microphone, and we don't exit the vehicle, so we're clearly undercover cops there to bust them for their 24-pack of Budweiser.
I just think it's so funny, the clear difference between this group of rejects and then the father that saw us podcasting, the dude with a stroller and a family and a job. He was the one who's like immediately like, oh, podcast.
Yeah.
And then you get these 4 skids who are like, one's wearing a cast, the other one's like, definitely on the spectrum, undiagnosed,
Yep.
who's looking at us like, what are they doing? Are they undercover cops?
Yeah, I mean, like, it makes sense. Like, the father, he's in the podcasting sphere, like he has a WeWork membership. He's like connected to a headphone jack.
Yeah,
But
he pays for not 1 but 2 Patreons.
yeah,
He
like
likes to
these
support the arts.
exactly, dude. That's insane. But you're right. These guys, like, the closest thing they've done to any sort of kind of cultural exchange is like maybe a visit to the Stussy store. I don't really know. Like,
Nah, dude, they just stand outside.
they can't they window shop.
They just hang out outside the sushi store and I don't know, smoke cigs and throw empty beer cans at the window.
That's cool. That's so cool. So Bart Simpson of them.
Fuck, I wish I was that cool.
Yeah,
Actually,
right. Damn. But it's kind of funny because commercialism or like capitalism, like participating in that is both like identity forming and also identity kind of melting.
Wait, how?
Like these guys, they're like their identity is their rejection of capitalism. They just like hang out outside the store and like protest it in a way,
Right.
But also like their adjacency to the store is what gives them their identity.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
Can't live with it, can't live without
exactly.
Dude.
It's both Stussy and Budweiser.
It's kind of crazy how like just depending on how much money you have in the old Wealthsimple TFSA,
Mm-hmm.
it kind of dictates whether you're anti-capitalist or a capitalist.
Yeah, dude, you're either hating from outside the bank or you're hating from the boardroom.
Totally, yeah.
You're hating either way, though.
You either hate the rich and want to eat them, or you want to hate the poor and want to kill them. It's 2 sides to the same coin.
There's a lot of hate either way,
and it's hard to switch sides.
Mm-hmm.
But once you do, it's life-changing, I would say.
It's a lot better looking down than up.
That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Like they're visiting purposefully.
Oh, what cool B-roll we're getting today.
I think say what cool beards we saw.
Yeah, that too.
But yeah, we are deep in the hipster heartland of
Yeah,
Vancouver here.
East Vancouver.
That's
Oh
right.
man.
East Van. Do you think, Ty, that these construction trucks are building? Are they gentrifying the neighborhood that we're in right now, or is this part of what was happening here before these hipsters rolled in?
I think that gentrification is. This is a hot take, but I think like in 2025 there is no longer gentrification. I think like it's already happened everywhere, to a degree in which like all city centers are like kind of like they have we don't know it, but they have a 40-year plan. The real estate developers have earmarked what's getting developed this year, what's going to get developed next year. 10 years, they have a 30, 60, 90 basically, right, for all urban planning.
Yeah. And
it doesn't matter if like people feel like they're moving into a space to gentrify it, because like that's by design. Like I think the real estate companies and the development companies have like set up the cues to incentivize that behavior before we even think it.
Mm-hmm.
So like we're not even really responsible for that anymore as an individual.
Right. Like I'm not gonna, prevent the juice bar from opening up in a new neighborhood.
No.
Right. There's nothing I can do about that.
The juice bar is only there because you were kind of interested in that space, and you were only interested in that because Mural Fest was started by a development company to like make the area feel like it was more like approachable for a creative community.
Damn, Mural Fest the whole time was just a bait and switch.
Yeah, dude, it's all ops right there.
Wow.
Everything is a plant from big skyscraper.
Dude, Mural Fest is kind of like the Big Bang in a way. It really just kind of kickstarted all of the bad stuff we see in Vancouver.
Yeah, if you like line up the dominoes, realign them, and go all the way back, it's like the beginning of Mural Festival is what kicked off an entire like imperialism of Boza properties.
Yes, the Medici family of Vancouver is
really,
Boza Properties.
It really is.
Wow.
The Aquilinis.
Totally. Ty, as I tapped my card over at the brewery we were at, I noticed a little notification came up and it said, "Hey, join the rewards program." And I called it out to you, and you said, Oh, it's probably the same one from my brewery that you were frequenting recently.
Mm-hmm.
Is there the same thing happening in all of these like fun businesses that we love so much, like breweries and taco trucks? It's all kind of one conglomerate as well.
Did you say that because there's a taco truck 20 feet away from us?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if you noticed that.
Oh, wait, how would I not notice it? It was blowing enchiladas in my face all the whole time we were drinking.
I'm talking about this one right here that says tacos.
Oh, what the fuck?
There's two taco
There's
trucks.
two taco trucks. That's
Damn,
crazy.
we're like 20 meters away from two different taco food trucks. What the hell?
I don't know if the other one's a food truck. It looks more like a meth den.
Dude, this is Taco Fino right there. That's their branding. For sure.
Damn,
sure.
you're right.
That's
That's crazy.
What
What the fuck happened to Taco Fino? They really fell off.
What the hell? I think they flew too close to the sun in a way, the surf.
Yeah.
What was your question about something about
So
what?
development companies,
Yeah.
they own the land,
They own the land.
right? Donnelly Group owns all the places where we get food.
Mm-hmm.
So those are like two needs that humans need, right?
Food
like
and
shelter
land.
and
Yeah.
food.
You're right.
So like, what's next? Like, is BC Hydro going to take over all the waterways? They
Maybe.
probably already have.
Who owns the air is the real question. The airways.
Yeah. Think Fresh owns the airwaves, baby.
It's true. We're banging in your eardrum. I
Anyways,
don't-
Ty,
yeah.
maybe it's too big of a question for right now, but just to plant the seed for maybe next
Well,
episode.
I'm thinking about it. I will be thinking about it.
That's great.
Yeah, I don't know, man, but I think like we're entering weird times, and the weirdest thing about it is that no one is in control of anything anymore. There was a certain point in the world where like you kind of felt like you as an individual had some form of agency to shape the world that you wanted to be a part of,
Right.
and now you don't. You know who shapes it? AI slop and big private equity, essentially. BlackRock and ChatGPT
Mhm.
choose everything now.
Honestly, I'm good with BlackRock taking, control of the situation as long as they give me my 10% return year over year.
Yeah, I guess so. But if everyone gets 10%, you're not getting ahead. Because that means the grocery
That's
store
true.
gets 10%. Like everyone is like gonna
That's true. Yeah, that's why you got to buy Inchcoin and
facts. Yeah,
check the description for that one.
yeah. If you want to stay
It's up, by
inch
the way.
ahead, Inchcoin is up. That's right. It is genuinely my most profitable enterprise. Way better than Fartcoin. It turns out you just got to make your own crypto if you want to make money in this game.
Yeah, turning farts to inches.
Yeah, think fresh way.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, Ty, we talked a lot about companies owning every aspect of our lives,
Mhm.
and I can't help but feel like there's a trend towards bumming it, for lack of a better term.
Oh hell yeah, we love bumming it.
That's right. Recently, I went with my LP. We went to the park, brought a portable barbecue, and grilled some meats by a body of water. And I gotta say, that was like an incredible use of time, Ty. In between sessions of pork belly, I was jumping in the water. Oh, dude, just absolutely loved it.
That's awesome. That's like such a large minority family vibe.
Large
You know?
minority family.
Yeah, that's always people that are grilling meats like Parkside. It's just like a really big
dude.
birthday party for it's just like multi-generational.
Dude, yeah, you got to get there before the Pakistanis, that's for sure, in order to get a picnic table.
Yeah, they're posted up all day.
Mm-hmm.
I
I don't know how we got a waterfront table last time.
You actually got one? That's awesome.
Yeah,
Good
at
for you.
Barnett Marine Park.
Solid, dude. Cars are queuing to even get into the parking lot there.
That's right. It was a late one. It was a weekday. Went around 5 or 6 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was tons of space. It wasn't too bad.
So the whole time, did you feel like you were bumming it?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing elevating the experience was my Yeti cozy,
Oh,
which I would just put my Red Truck lager in one of those, tighten it up, and then it stays cold as I kind of nurse the beer. As I like to do.
it's really the hardware that elevates the experience at the end of the day. Otherwise you really are just
Dude, yeah.
sitting on a picnic bench.
If you're not using Snow Peak cookware, then just get EI already, would you?
Yeah, exactly. And that's why this podcast always is fun, because no matter where we record it, whether it's here on a picnic bench or on a pile of rocks by the ocean, we have $7,000 worth of Apple equipment with us. So it's the hardware makes it feel official.
It really does. Yeah. Fuck, I still want to upgrade the microphone at some point. I think we got to do something where I don't know. We gotta figure out how we can like innovate a little bit in the microphone space
Mm-hmm.
and do something more mobile, so we can be like, who knows, maybe even like on a bike ride recording the pod. That would be sick.
Insert heavy breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea. This guy is like worked well for us. What the breadheads are hearing is at least consistent because of the spacing of everything and
Yeah.
environment.
It's more the environment that we got to fix, actually.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's wrap here and let's reconvene next week, shall we?
Sounds good. Breadheads, thank you for listening. Don't forget to buy Inchcoin. Thank you for supporting your favorite or least favorite podcast. The underdogs need some help too. So check out our merch store too.
Ciao.
Ciao.